Hey, everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs, where you get your daily fix of Blue, Blanc, Rouge. We got game number 66. Um, I'm thinking of something else. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about a video done by uh, how do you call this guy? Just a Pierre Polyev video I saw on Twitter. I kind of looking like it in the camera, and my brain went there. All right, we got game number 66. It is the new. There's a live blooper. New Jersey Devils in town to take on our Montreal Canadiens. It is a tiebreaker game because they beat us once, we beat them once. So we'll see what happens here tonight. What else I got for that? Any news here that's important to this? Not really. It's from my my game preview. Yeah, so we got that. I'm gonna do some play-by-play, some color commentary, and talk to you guys in the chat. And hopefully the Habs will deliver another good game. Like the last two have been right up, literally to the last shot in the shootout. You couldn't go any further than that, and they've given two really good teams a scare, I think. And we'll see if they can do it 3 games in a row. And how they handle the New Jersey Devils tonight, and how I guess because Montreal beat the Devils 5-2 the last time they met, so maybe the Devils, they were looking for some revenge, obviously, and we'll see how that works out. How's that? Does that make any sense to anybody? Let's see who's here, and yeah, we got about I want to say about 10 minutes till puck drops. So, yeah, if you're here, say hi in the chat. And ask any questions, whatever you want to know. If I can answer it, I will. And yeah, say hi. Let's see now. Guru's here, Habs Guru. Go Habs Go, he says. Welcome back, Guru. Pete's here. He calls me Handsome Rick. And I said, I'm flattered. And he says, I should be, because he doesn't give compliments too much. Thomas, how's it going, Thomas? Pete's trying a new tequila. Yeah. Awesome. Sounds good, Pete. All right. So talk to me in the chat. Anything you want to talk about, doesn't really matter. I'll go over a couple of things that I have here, I guess, from the pregame show. Kirby Doc and Jake Evans skated today together for the first time before Habs practice. So they're skating on their own. So that's, encouraging news for those guys. Habs have lost over 440 man games to injury this season. It's crazy. 36 different players have worn the sweater this year. And since his hiring, Coach Marty has had to use 130 different line combos. So that's crazy. What else they got? Habs power play, just 1 goal in their last 7. And coincidentally, that's the 7 games after Justin Barron went down, and Justin Barron was starting to emerge as a potential power play quarterback. Alex Belzile on a 3-game goal-scoring streak going into tonight. And the Habs are currently on a 5-game losing streak with only 2 shootout losses. So to show any points, out of their last 10 possible points they could win, they've only won 2. So anybody really worried about the tank, nothing to worry about, right? Because even they played great, kind of. They've come close, but they've only gotten 2 points out of that. That's going to keep them down on the bottom. You don't have to worry about that. The Habs gave some injury updates today, and in the pregame, I didn't really mention this, but still no word on Monahan. Monahan, you got to even question, is he still alive? You don't really have to do that, but it's the mystery. We're gonna have you're gonna see this in 5 years on some show on the internet. North America's greatest mysteries. Whatever happened to Sean Monahan? I mean, it's crazy. It's just crazy. I guess that's it. I don't really have anything more to add to that. So yeah, whatever you guys want to talk about, let's do that. And I don't know what to say. I looked up and they had to show Austin Matthews. Why? It's a Habs game on tonight. Why are you showing the Leafs? Christ's sake. Christ on a cracker. That's what Mary Magdalene said last night. No, that doesn't. I'm not religious. I don't care. Uh, yeah, Pete, I saw this. You took your wife out for lunch. I thought you were talking about like eating, but I don't want to say what. Like I misinterpreted. I'm glad I didn't read it that way. Um, let me see. Where am I? We need a competitive game, but I don't want the win. Well, that's I just proved to you, like over the last 5 games, where they've lost on a 5-game losing streak, they pulled out 2 points out of a possible 10. Why are you even worrying about that? That's what I'm saying to everybody. Why are you worried about that? We're worried. And if you look at their numbers, they're not great. And it's going to get, it's not going to get any easier going forward, really. So, let them play. Let them play hard. Let them compete. Let them do whatever the hell happens because it's good for them. It's great for their character building and it's great for their experience of this young team. And it's just great going forward. If we want to have a winning team and a team that, handles challenges and leaps over hurdles during the season and learns how to win, and all, that's what we're going through right now. All great for that. Daniel, score prediction? Well, yeah, we did that in the pregame show. I'll give you mine. I've got it 4-3 Devils. I also do a guess the score contest. So you pick the first goal scorer. I'm allowed to pick more than one because it's me. I run the show. I'm not sure if it's going to be Meyer or Hughes. It could be someone else, but I'm going with one of those 2 guys. So since I gave you mine, Daniel, give me yours. Not bad to be in a tiebreaker game versus New Jersey. No, they won, and they won that game. They beat them. That was a fun game and a really, really good, a good character win for Montreal for these young guys, just to know that they can beat any team on any given night. Pete, I can see the sweat breaking out on your forehead. That's what. No. Now, a lot of people really are, though, because if we weren't worried about it, people would not be questioning the tank and talking about that and blah, blah, if you weren't worried about it. So there you go. And I'm not worried about it. Is Jack Hughes scoring tonight? I dare say yes. He at least will come close, and he usually plays pretty good. And he's got Timo Meier on his line now. So, if he doesn't score, he'll set up Meier. I have to think, right? Jack Hughes has been fantastic. A guy that I thought might have been overrated after his first season or 2. And then, bang, he shows the talent that he's got. So, I thought maybe he was a little overrated. And, man, he's got skill. It just took him a couple of years to get there, which is great. So, we are about 4 minutes, I think, till the puck drops. So whatever you want to talk about, I'm here for that. Now, if you're here because you want to see the game, you're not going to. I'm going to do play-by-play. I'm going to do color commentary. And I'm going to talk to you in the chat. And that's about all I can do. Can't do more than that. Not if I want to stay in good with YouTube. I know their channels, some channels do put up the games, but they don't stay in good standing with YouTube, and I'm not screwing that up. All right, so talk to me here in the chat, or don't. You could just watch me struggle. That's fine. Whatever gets you off, hey, I don't think anybody's getting off watching me. If you are, there's something wrong with you. I gotta say. Anyways, I hope they get back. I hope they come back from this commercial and the game's going the way it's going here. I need that. Talk to me here in the chat. Got a couple of minutes. Let's have some. I don't know if we have enough time for an interesting conversation, but It's better than me talking to myself. This is good training. I know, how do I put this? I'm getting to use, how do I want to put that? I lived alone for a long time. I spent a lot of time alone, and I have a dog, and I end up talking to her a lot. And over the years, I talk to myself a lot more than I ever have. And I think that's good training for what I'm doing right now, because I talk to myself a lot anyway. So there you go. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if that's healthy or not. Whatever it is, I talk to myself a lot. At least I hear a voice, right? I'm so lonely. I'm not though. Now, if that doesn't get conversation started from you guys, I just don't know what will. Anyways, they're doing the national anthems now, so won't be long. Shan't be long. Better not be long. Doesn't look. There's no ceremony. Doesn't look like they're doing a ceremony. No ceremony. Why would there be a ceremony? All right, everybody out in the audience, take your hats off. I don't have to because I'm special. I don't have to, but take your hats off, put them over your chest, and heads down. I'll tell you when. Stop. See, I have to do it for both because I'm a dual citizen. So it's kind of both my national anthems. I really, I don't see the value of it for regular, for a non-international sporting event. Let's put it that way. I don't see the value of the national anthem anymore, especially because maybe if you go back to the beginning, right? So every player usually from those, maybe they were American or Canadian. It's not the case anymore. So why do you need the national anthem for like non-international games? For those, it makes a lot of sense, right? Other than that, it doesn't make any sense to me anymore at all. Now, you may be a traditionalist and you like that. I don't see the value of it. Because, I mean, if you're going to do the national anthems, what about all the other players there that aren't from North America? Why don't you play their national anthems? Go on a rant, Rick. Come on. Rant about this shit. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood tonight. Can you tell? I bet you can't even tell. I'm in a weird mood. I hide it well, don't I? Hey, Brad, I used to play for the Shawinigan Cataracts. Did you know that? I'm just telling Brad. That's just for Brad, nobody else, because it's not true. But Brad seems to need to know that I did. Hey, Brad, how you doing? 4-0 Devils. It wouldn't shock me. But you know what? Maybe a little bit. The way the Habs have been playing well lately, I hope that doesn't happen. I don't want to see them get blown out. I honestly don't. It's going to be no fun to do the game. It's going to be no fun to watch the game. And I think the Habs have gotten better as the season has come along. Even though half the team is out, they've gotten better. And I don't think they're going to be that bad. I don't think so. And, I think even more so as the season comes to a close, they don't want to hit the bottom. And I think they're playing hard and competing like this because they don't want to be the worst team in the league as players. So, yeah, I really don't see a blowout like that. But could happen, right? I really hope not. At least not on home ice, right? And on the national game, or I don't know if it's the national game, but nationally across Canada anyway on TV. All right. If you guys don't really start talking to me soon, I can tell you right now, the Douglas Hospital will be sending a truck with a straitjacket to pick me up like any minute now. So please help me out. Puck drop. I guess I talked through the Canadian national anthem, or because I didn't hear it. So awesome. No Quit and Never Say Die. That sounds like 2 James Bond movies right there. All right. Who's starting out? I don't know what line. So we got the number 2 line, Jonathan Drouin, facing off against Hischiers line. Hopefully you guys can't hear my TV because I can barely hear it. So we Devils won the draw. Stolen by Drouin. He sends it in behind the net. Fight for it. Devils come up with it. Here come the judge. I think that's Mercer. Mercer with a shot. Save Allen. Rebound goes to the corner. Just from the drop of the puck, this is going to be it looks like a fast-paced, physical game. I hope so because it'll be exciting. These guys came out from the first draw like gangbusters to me. I think I'm right. The Devils look like they're all business and they're not going to lose to the Habs again. That's what it looks like. Doesn't mean it's going to happen that way. Game has to be played, but I like the fact that this is already a more exciting first period than the last game. Was that the Rangers was the last one? Yeah. That was not really a great game. I'll get into the play-by-play as we go. But I mean, the Devils are just all over the Habs here so far. I don't know. I don't see the clock. I don't know how long we're in this. Allen covers up. We'll have a face-off. But it's been pretty much all Devils for a minute and 39 seconds so far. Now, I find Allen, I think in general, and it's not every game, but in general, gives up the first goal. Sometimes 2 before he totally shuts down the door. I don't know if that'll be this game. The last one, it was not the case. Montreal scored first with Allen. It was Monty in the last game. So the Canes, I think, Allen played. And yeah. Anyways, we've been giving the good teams a good scare. Let's hope they do that again tonight. And it wouldn't bother me if they won tonight because think about it, then they'll have won the season series against a team that's 3rd overall in the league right now. You know, that's something to hang your hat on in a season that's not great for those kind of things. So far now, the Habs are actually putting a little pressure on here. I think they just gave up the puck, but they gave a little bit back, had some zone time, and they're sending the puck right back. Here comes Guryanov. Stops at the circle, spins, comes back a little bit, dumps it behind the net. Devils can't clear it. Shot from the point. Save Schmid. And we'll have a face-off there. Well, you know how we feel about betting there, Matty boy. How's it going, Matt? Under 6.5. I have it 4-3. It won't, if it goes to what I have it won't stay under 6.5. I'm not sure I would have taken the under on here. It's only because the Habs have been scoring like 3 goals a game or a little bit better. I don't know. I just felt they can score 3. So we are now a little bit over 3 minutes in. Shots are 2-0 in favor of Montreal because they got the only shots. No score in this game, though. I'm pretty sure I saw Allen made a save or 2, but I guess my eyes are lying to me. The only thing I can think of. You got a 3-leg parlay going, eh? Maybe you should see your doctor about that, because if you have an extra leg growing, I'd see your doctor about that. He says Rangers to win under 6.5, Habs versus Devils, and Oilers to win Versus Leafs, I imagine, right, tonight? Oilers are playing the Leafs tonight. Go Oilers, go! Oh, they're putting the medical update that I had in my pregame show. Where you see anything about Jack? No, Monahan there? Sean Monahan. Anybody seen Sean Monahan? Sean? Not here. I mean, that's a total mystery. Am I right? Total mystery. Game's not a lot of hockey left, Matt. Don't get worried. We got to do a new. Where's Waldo? Got to think of a name for where's Monahan. It's got to rhyme with so something with it. You know what I mean? But we got to do where's Monahan because I have no freaking idea where the hell he is, and no idea why Montreal literally will not talk about him. Sean Monahan has disappeared. I think aliens might have kidnapped him. I'm not sure. Hey, Brad, wait. You didn't ask me what I wanted. You can't say you're going to Dairy Queen and not ask me what I want. Come on. All right, we're 5.5 minutes into this first period. Still 2 shots for Montreal, none for them, and no score. And have I looked at the game at all? Like nothing. I didn't at all. I'm gonna look at it now and see how we're going, how it's going. It looks like the pace is still good. They're not able to generate much. I don't know what happened there. There might have been a shot for them there. Yeah, Allen gave the ref the puck. So Allen made a save. He hung on to that puck like his life depended on it, and we'll have a face-off there. Okay, face-off is it looks like it's to the right of Allen. I'm right. Puck comes out off the draw, though, so they got to regroup the Devils. They won the draw, but they send it back in. Goes to the corner, slides behind the net. Suzuki gets hauled down. Devils with it at the point. Partner to partner. Back to, I don't know who that was. Somebody else. Shot went wide, I think. Devils still have it, but give away to Suzuki right in the slot. Matheson, I don't know. I'm lost now. Harvey Pinard. There you go. Harvey Pinard loses it at their blue line. He's still on it, though. Devils get it out, but not cleanly. They bring it back in to regroup a little bit there. And here they come. Stretch pass goes off a stick and then into the corner. As guys went to change up, I could see that happening. Habs coming out. Tierney's pass hits kind of off a stick, doesn't get to the intended target, I believe, was Guryanov. Here come the Devils, broken up there by Kovacevic. Devils send it back in, though. Kovacevic sends it around, comes up to the half wall. Guryanov, nice little back pass to Tierney, who then tries the same thing and gives it away. So now we're just, let's see, 6 minutes, 20 seconds into the first. Oilers are peppering Murray. If they add a little salt, they're probably going to cook him up and eat him. That's what I think. Is there a big pot of water like on logs? No? Speaking of music, who spoke of music? Where? Nope, didn't speak. Have you heard about a German group called Eskimo Callboy? No. Or Electric Callboy Techno. There's no way I would hear that because I wouldn't pay attention to that. It's full of funny song mixing different style. I dare you to watch it. We got the moves. I don't take to dares. Ha ha ha. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not into music as much these days as I usually am, actually, but not lately. Summer's coming up, though. I'll get back into listening to music before I do live streams and shit. And maybe when I work a little bit too. Yeah, I'm not one of those that, I dare you and then I'm going to go do it. As I'm not. I don't fall for that. I dare you to stick your head in that guillotine. Yeah, not doing that. Like that kind of stuff, I don't. Yeah. Except if it's real pretty girl ask, I might, I don't know. When I was younger, not now. Nope. Girls are off my list right now. I know it's a little personal to be saying, but it's true. If I had a girlfriend right now, there's no way I'd be doing this because I know me. All right. Enough personal shit. Stop boring us, Rick. It's a commercial break. I'm just trying to entertain you. Not doing a good job, though, but I'm trying. Give a guy a break. Dawson Mercer on 11-game point streak. Nice. Nice. That was, I think, was the Gooley draft. He was one of the targets I think I had out there for him for the draft. I'm not sure that's a French saying. I don't think I know. Weird. I think like the newest thing I listen to is probably from like the late '90s. New music, me don't usually match. All right, let's get back to the game because there's a game going on. We're 7 minutes in. Just happened. Habs Hoffman sends the puck into the corner, and it was Anderson after it. Where's the puck? Where's the puck? Can't clear it, the Devils, but now they do. Here comes number 7. I don't know who it is. He gets the puck behind the net. Matheson takes the puck back, but he get big hit, gets knocked off it. Habs still do have possession. They get the puck out and give it away, though. Here come the Devils back. I don't know who that was. Got the puck knocked off his stick. It went into the corner. He tried a centering pass and gave it away. Here come the Habs. Harvey Pinard over the blue line. Sends it into the corner. He goes and retrieves it, but not well. Because he could have had that. Devils come up with it. Sort of. Yeah, they do. Having trouble moving it, though. From side to side of the net. Suzuki steals it. I'm sure that was a pass, a backhand pass to Ullinen, who overskated it, and it got to the goalie. It was not a difficult save, and we'll have a face-off there. Elsa, hey Elsa, who was there before yesterday? I don't get what you're talking about, because who was there before yesterday was the day before. I'm really not sure what you're talking about, though, Elsa. Whatever it is, I know that you feel that it's very funny, but I don't get it. Yeah, just sounds good, but I'm kind of fussy on my music. My dad was very open to everything, and as a kid, grew up listening to everything. I'm not as open, and as I said that, they just scored. Bastian, that bastard. I didn't see it at all, but Bastian gets the first goal, knocks everybody off the board because nobody said Bastian. That's the goddamn problem, with the guess the score contest. So some breakdowns there. Yeah, puck. He grabs a puck just over from behind the net. It came out just over the goal line on Allen's right, and it's kind of like a wraparound, but he comes out in front, turns and shoots, and I think it went between his legs. Some breakdowns there. Defensive breakdowns led to that. Bastian with the first goal. Devils up 1-0. Awesome to hear there, Justin. How's the move going? When will we see Sean Farrell in a Habs jersey? I'm not. Sean Farrell plays for Harvard. You can look and see when Harvard's season is over, and then expect him whenever Harvard season is over. Figure within a couple of days, I would think Habs are going to sign him. I'm not sure. Has he already signed an ELC? He may have. I don't think he has. No, he couldn't have. He's in college. He'll sign an ELC and then he'll join either Laval or Montreal. I think that's how it's going to kind of work out. Gislain, no, he's supposed to join the Habs before the end of the season. Thank you there, Justin. You don't have to worry about that stuff, my friend. You don't have to worry. Thanks for the dono. You'll get another name in the draw, for the next draw. You guys stop worrying about that. You're part of the club, man. Just come in whenever you want and interact. That's what we do here. We interact. We're 10 minutes in, so halfway through the first now. Oh, a chance there for Drouin. He couldn't I guess it was Andy's pass that didn't connect. Right in the crease he was, as a matter of fact. Shots are now 5-4, but that's for New Jersey. They're up by 1. And they gained the zone in the Montreal zone, obviously. A little backhand pass didn't work out, or still have it at the point. Sent in to the corner behind the net, rings around to the other side, where Matheson picks it up, gives it to his partner. I think it's Savard up to Harvey Pinard, and that rhymes because I'm a bard. Devils, they almost popped it out. They couldn't do that though. Habs keep it in. It's in the corner. Oh, I thought that was going around the boards. Anyway, a shot comes in, went wide though. Montreal still has possession. It's at the point behind the net. Goes into the corner. Who's got it? Habs picked that up. I think it was Ulanen to Suzuki to Matheson. His shot. Save Schmid. He hangs on. We'll have a face-off. There you go. Big goalie says, "Say Levon is awesome." I know that I'm trying. There's a song called "Leave On" by Elton John. I'm trying to think of the lyrics and sound smart, and I didn't. Not sure what you mean by that, big goalie. Justin, thank you again. No worries. That's why we're here. We're here because a lot of people don't have anyone to watch the game with, and me neither, to be very honest. So we're all doing that together. So no worries, man. You know we're here every time, and you're always welcome. You know that. So, but thanks for the dono again, and that's another draw, another name in the draw next time. You can have a bunch of them. I think you got like 5 of them already. I guess I should say, if you give any money to the channel as donations, I do a draw of some prize. I don't have the next prize picked out because I just gave something away. And yeah, we do that every now and then. And everybody who's given to the channel since the last, gets their name in, all the members, and we do a draw. And yeah, somebody wins. Levon likes his money. That's it. I can't think of all the lyrics, and I know that song because I love that song, and now my brain is empty from the lyrics. Go Habs go, man. Welcome to the channel because I don't know that I've seen you here before, but welcome in. You're welcome there, Justin. No worries. You don't have to worry about it. You come in here, we're all friends, man. And I don't know what's happening on screen. Something stupid, just Yuppie acting sexy? No. All right, I don't know what that was. I don't know. I think I may have nightmares tonight as well. I don't know. All right, we're underway again, and then we're I think an offside. So now we're not underway. To be a face-off over the Devils' blue line. In Cleves today with my daughter, she was. Where's Cleves? Or what is that? She was looking at sneakers. I was looking at hockey sticks, 350. Yeah, no hockey sticks today, just not cheap, not cheap at all. Justin, thank you again. He says, one more sorry all I can give. No worries, man. And listen, you're moving, so like don't worry about it. It's all good, but thank you. You get another one in the draw. Lucas says, man, just betting ads back to back on TV. I haven't seen them, so I'm good. The game's still on, by the way. 8 minutes left here in the first. Shots are tied at 5. The score is 1-0 Devils. She's like, that's what I said. I think I'm gonna have nightmares tonight about that. Naked. He's naked. Yuppie was naked. Oh my God, Yuppie was naked. Hey Mike, how you doing? It was so big, like my brain is about to explode. Oh, I left that up there. Sorry. Thanks, Justin, again. Appreciate it. There's a hockey game on. Look at that. We got 7:15 to go here in the first. Still 1-0 Devils. They are in Montreal's the offensive zone, but Montreal intercepted a pass there and broke it out and gave it away. Here come the Devils back. Nice stick there, knocked the puck away. That was Matheson. I think was going to take a shot. And Matheson behind his net with it. Comes out. Gives it up to Gurianov. Gurianov's cross-ice pass to Savard. Savard tried to hit a streaking. I don't know who that was. Drouin. That didn't work. Devils come back. And a little back and forth there. Now the Devils gain the zone. Into the corner, the puck goes. Centering pass. Sent back. Kovacevic with it. He loses it in the corner, and there was a shot. Good chance. I don't know if the guy shot that wide or Allen made a save or not. Anyway, Habs coming out and lose it at the red line. He sure gives it to his defenseman, and then goes some changing up happening there. At least he still had fur. Yeah, well, it's actually called a costume, but yeah, his costume was on, so he was far from naked. Lucas getting in on the action for some goal power. And guess what happened? They just scored. No, they didn't score. It just went to a commercial. Thanks, Lucas. Appreciate that, man. Get another shot at a prize. Look at that. Orange suede? No, that's not suede. It looks like they took an orange shag rug and made a costume out of it. Picturing a shaved Yuppie? Well, all you have to do is the guy takes off the thing there and he's shaved. That's a shaved Yuppie. I try to picture Yuppie as little as possible, quite frankly. So you can do what you do. You do you, I do me. That's how it works. Yuppie looked like a hairless cat without his shirt. Why? No, he doesn't. He just looks like a guy in a Yuppie costume. without his Habs shirt. Like I was never like a big mascot person anyway, so Justin wants to get one more in there. Hey Justin, have a good night, buddy. Good luck with the moving. And yeah, thanks for the donos. I appreciate that. Go Habs go, man. See you next time, buddy. Number 14 of Devils. Oh, thought he was Adam Henrique, but he is Bastian. Yeah. Well, isn't Henrique in Anaheim? Henrique's in Anaheim. No worries, Justin. Don't worry. I understood what you meant. All right. So they're about to face off here. To the left of Allen. I didn't see really who won the draw. I think, well, the Devils have possession, so I guess they won it. At the point, shot hits the leg. Devils still have it, though. Given away, I think, by Hughes. And Harvey Pinard to Ullinen. Ullinen lost it just over the Devils' blue line. Devils looking to come back. Gets into Allen. Allen gives it off to Matheson. He dishes off to Ullinen. Ullinen gets the puck out the blue line, but gives it away. It just does that. It bounces off Harvey Pinard back to the Devil guy. Habs changing up. And so are the Devils. So the defenseman hangs on to the puck for a sec. And they come out. Goes all the way down to behind the net, bounced off somebody. Habs have it. Guryanov to, I don't know who that was. Guryanov with a shot. Hit a skate, I think, and went wide. Another shot. Hit the goalie. Went behind the net. Habs still sort of have it. They give it up. And the Devils are going to come out. Giving away back to the Habs. I don't know who that was. Edmondson now with it. He circles around because the Habs are changing up. Gives it over to, I think that's Gooley. Can't tell who that was. Oh, nice pass up to Anthony Richard. He races in and shoots. And the goalie grabs it. He bobbles it a little bit, hangs on. We'll have a face-off there. Anthony Richard just showed his speed. That was good acceleration there. They're showing the replay. You can watch him accelerate when the two guys... Anyways, from not that... You don't see it as well from that angle. The angle they showed it before, you see him accelerate through those guys. Wow. Nice. Lucas, I agree. I'm just mascot for the kids, but for me, it doesn't do anything. Just that might be true, but he's been with the Ducks for a few years, though. But just like most of those numbers, you can say remind you of somebody, right? Anyway, Patch is gone. He's gone for a while. It's not like he was like, oh, it's Pacioretty, the saint. You know what I mean? Anyway, I didn't put it right. All right, 3.5 minutes left in the first. It's 1-0 New Jersey. The shots are 7-6 in favor of Montreal. Devils are putting a little pressure on. Shot from the left circle. Allen grabbed that, hung on, and we'll have a face-off there. So first period, it's moving to the end. We're almost to the first intermission. If they're going to get out of this first intermission or first period down 1-0, I think that's pretty good. This is a good New Jersey team. They're third overall in the league, and if Montreal can just hang with them all game, I'm going to be very happy about that. Oh, Lucas, it's Weidman's wearing number 6. They gave it to him this year. He was wearing 20 last year. But Giselle, maybe they asked him, and gave him a choice, and he picked 67. So I don't know. I don't think it's a huge deal what number he's wearing, in my opinion. 2:56 left here in the first. Habs win the draw. What can they do with that? Oh, almost. Here come the Devils over our blue line. Pass back to the point. Shot. Allen Glove save. And we'll have a face-off in front of him. 2:36 left. Shots are now 9-7 in favor of the Devils. And they're up 1-0. Once again, though, I think if Montreal gets out of the first, down only by 1, I think that's pretty much a win for them. Is there any player with number 69? I don't believe so. There might have been in the league, but I don't believe so. Yeah, it's just that no. Weidman asked for the change, and he changed to number 6 before Slavkovsky got to number 20. Because he used to wear number 6. Anyway, stoppage and play here. I was just trying to see if they're going to show why. I did not. They did not. They went to something else. Dougie Hamilton highlights. I don't know what happened there. I think Suzuki wanted to dance with the ref. It kind of looked like it. He didn't throw him out either. Wow. Face-off is to the right of Allen. Won by the Devils. Shot. Hit a stick. Bounced into the corner. Devils still have it. Take that puck away. Jesus. Shot went off of Edmondson. Skates. Devils still have the puck, though. Moving around like it's a power play almost. There, Suzuki with it. And then he was just about to do something with it, and they flashed to Eddie. Eddie was getting up slowly, though. I guess worth showing. 1:20 left in the first. We're going to wind down to the first intermission. And it's a last second goal, pretty much, man. Last minute 1 left. It's 2-0 Devils. I think Hughes just got that goal that we were wondering if he was going to get. No, that's Hischier. Okay, Hischier. Thought it was Hughes. Hischier gets a goal to make it 2-0. Oh, that looked like that. Now I know why Eddie was getting up slow. It hit him in the nuts. Eddie just took a shot off the nuts. And then a deflection goal. I don't know who passed it to him. That might have gone off to Tar as well. And then Hischier just redirected the puck. Eddie is going to need ice on his nuts. Hey, Bruce Harper. How you doing, man? Lucas says, fun fact, Desjardins and forward Melvin Engelstad, 2 games with the Washington Capitals in 2003-4, are the only players in NHL history to wear number 69. There you go. There you go. I didn't think that very many have worn 69 in the NHL. And I think after the last time, I think they might have banned the use of it. For obvious reasons. Who wants their kid asking, hey, well, why are you laughing at number 69? Bruce Harper says, do you feel Guy Lafleur was an all-time great? I sure do. My favorite all-time hockey player is that's his jersey up in the back. You can see the number 10 there. Yeah, I think Guy Lafleur, in my opinion, Guy Lafleur was the greatest Hab ever. I know that's saying a lot, but I think it's true. Lucas, I think it's banned in all the leagues, to be honest with you, the 69. I don't know of any league that has a player wearing it. So I'm not sure in the minors though. On some, like, there's I've seen guys wearing that. I don't know what leagues though. But in the NHL and I think all the major leagues, I think you can't wear it. If anybody called Guy Lafleur a second-tier winger, they do not know like anything about hockey. First period's over. It's 2-0 for the Devils. And we got 15 minutes to talk hockey. We got 15 minutes to talk whatever you want till next puck drop for the second. Imagine someone saying Guy Lafleur was nothing but a second-tier winger. Like that, I mean, you're just, what's the word? I can't say that, the R word. You're just mentally challenged if you're saying that. Is it okay to say it like that? I hope. Well, Bruce, I mean, Steve Shutt wasn't as great a player as Lafleur, no. But, he was, legitimate Hall of Famer. 60 goals for a left winger, held that record at least for the Habs for a long time. It probably still stands for the Habs. Yeah, I mean, he was a great player. Wasn't a superstar like Lafleur was by any means. Bruce, no, you got that right. That person just didn't, or the person was just looking for clickbait. If it was on social media, just looking for people to click on his posts. I think that Well, there's an interesting fact, and that's true, right? Riche came in after Lafleur. Yeah, I'll never forget '84 when Lafleur retired. That was crazy. Well, Bruce, I do know that Marty St. Louis wasn't drafted. You do know that he is a Hall of Famer, right? He's a Hall of Famer. If you're saying, well, you could say maybe he didn't deserve, but you feel he's a legit Hall of Famer. I get that if that's the case, but the way I'm reading it is you don't know, but he's a Hall of Famer. Yep, great hockey player, and he's going to turn out to be considered a great coach, I believe. I mean, he's already. You can, like, if you know your hockey, I mean, you can see the benefit of him here since he's coaching on these players, right? I mean, just look at their no quit, never say die attitude. That's definitely on him. You wish they didn't have helmets? Nah, the way they play today, the way the puck is shot, there's too much talent in the league to not. No, they have to. And never mind, not just helmets. To play without a visor in the NHL is almost suicide. Okay, Bruce, I just wasn't sure the way you were wording it, how that was. I'm sorry, didn't mean to insult. All right, we can continue to talk about whatever you want to talk about. Just say hi here in the chat, or if you've already said hi, just ask a question, bring up a topic, anything you want. Who? Why do I want to say, is that Papa John from Papa John's Pizza? It's not though. It looks like. If the players didn't wear helmets or visors, then a lot of the dirty stick work wouldn't happen. Well, but that's not the reason they're wearing visors or helmets. It's because of the puck hitting them in those places. It's to me, it's really that. And yeah, no, I don't agree with you there. Why would I be all excited about watching those teams, Gislain? I'm not big on watching minor league teams. I don't know. It's not. Would I watch the Junior Canadians in Verdun? I didn't when they were here. The only time I went and saw a game in Verdun was, I believe it was the All-Star game for the QMJHL. And we're talking back in, it had to be, anyways, Pat LaFontaine was in the game, so it's that far back. 80, 81, it had to be 80 or 81, I think. Maybe 82, 81 or 82. Anyway, that's the only time I ever went to the Verdun Arena to watch a game. So, Bruce, I feel the same way. And yeah, you don't have to agree with someone to respect their opinion. I mean, I think I'm basing mine a lot on what I've heard from players. As a matter of fact, Marty St. Louis just talked about it. I want to say like yesterday in his post practice press conference thing they do. I think he was asked about the visor, and he said that there's no way he would never play today's game in today's NHL without a visor. No, it's crazy. And he enjoyed playing with just the helmet, no cage when he got to the NHL, but he wouldn't do it today. Gislain is just like a well of information. Mario Lemieux played for the Laval Voisin. Yeah, I know. I remember those days too. I'd say we're about halfway through the intermission. Bruce, on fighting, I wouldn't say it should be more a part of the game, but I don't think they should. I think fighting needs to be in the game because it's an outlet that's needed. I think because hockey is a game that tempers will flare it, and during the game, and you need to have that there because otherwise, you talk about the stick work and all that. I think you don't have fighting, you're going to have a lot more of that, and I think that's what keeps the stick work down, is that you allow that release of a fight. That's how I feel. But yeah, I think fighting is fine. I enjoy a good fight every now and then, in general. And when I was growing up, we loved the fights. I just don't see it the same way as I did, I guess, back then. But no, it's absolutely necessary. So as much as I think the NHL wants to get rid of it, they could get rid of it if they really did want to get rid of it. I think they know that you can't and you shouldn't, and they're just want to make it as they want to minimize it a little bit, but not get rid of it. That's what I personally think. All right. And not that I'm not enjoying Ghislain and Bruce, but nobody else here wants to talk to me at all. Like, really? Come on, people. I would say we got about 5 minutes till we get to the second period. I guess I'll ask y'all, what do you think the second period is going to go like? Because I don't have a good feeling here. I have a feeling that it's not going to be a good result here tonight at all. It's not that I thought Montreal would win, but we may get that blowout that we were talking about earlier. Who do I feel are the best 4 or 5 fighters that I've seen that could also play pretty well? Oh, well, Bob Probert, Chris Nyland, Arbor Jack. We're seeing that. Beyond that, I'm sure I've seen them, and I just can't pull the name out of my head. But there's 3 guys, 2 older guys and 1 newer guy. And I'm not trying to say like the players like say Josh Anderson, you could say him, but I think he's a good hockey player that can fight. I'm looking at guys that you might consider goons, but aren't because they can play hockey. That's 3 guys I named there. Yeah, I was never a big McSorley fan though. No, Bruce, no need to stop. It's not because I said don't take offense. It's not because I want you to stop. I just want to get other people involved as well. That's all. No worries. Who are we talking about here, babe? The Habs. They seem to do good during first and second, but bad in the third. I mean, yes and no. You're right. I think in general, you're right. Oh, there's another one. Gisland pulled one out. John Ferguson. John Ferguson was feared, but John Ferguson could also play. And I believe he had more than one 20-goal season. I might be wrong on that, but I believe he did. But John Ferguson could play hockey, and he was as tough as they came. So there's 4 with the help of Gislet. There's more though. There's more guys. I just not remembering some of them. Pierre Bouchard, I think what I want to say was a little more of a fighter than a defenseman. Not that he was a bad defenseman, but I don't think of him that way. I guess Gordie Howe. Gordie Howe might have been the best of them all. Bobby Orr, too. Bobby Orr could fight. You just didn't want to do it against him because he was tough. But he could play and he could fight. But Gordie Howe, definitely. Jean Beliveau, you're right. It's not that he did too much of that in his later years, but geez, when he first hit the league, he actually, I think one year he led the league in penalty minutes. So Jean Beliveau was pretty tough too, like that. So yeah, I think you're right. I mean, like I said, there's a lot of players. I'm not going to be able to think of them all. So there's a lot of them out there that I couldn't think of. Thing is, in the Goon days, when the Goons, like the 80s and the early 90s, the Goon era, most of those Goons couldn't play hockey very well. Ghislain is right. I think it's the Gordie Howe hat trick. Am I right? Is a goal, an elbow? It could be also considered a goal, an elbow, and a fight. Tiger Williams. You know what? You're right. Tiger Williams could play hockey too, not to the same extent, I don't think, as a Bob Probert, but I think you are right that I think he probably fits in there. I never liked Tiger Williams. Never. But if you look at his numbers and everything, I think you consider that. I'm thinking of maybe, I don't know if I can do this because I don't know if my memory serves me well enough to do this, but I was thinking of it today that something I might start doing is, a video here and there talking about, like one old time player in particular at a time. So I don't know. Because when I not thinking of his name, when Bobby Hall died, that Bobby Hall video I did it is my biggest viewed video ever. It's gonna hit 10,000. Eventually, it's at almost at 9,500. So definitely my best viewed video. And it got me to thinking that maybe there's an audience out there for videos about some of these old time big stars, of the day. So I'm considering that. It's percolating, the idea. The Brad Marchand hat trick: a slew foot, a submarine hit, and a dive. There's, I'm sure, quite like a variance there on the Brad Marchand hat trick. It could be a bunch of things. Payby says goal, assist, and an elbow. That's the elbow I knew was in there. Go in the corner and come out hurt, but not know what happened. That's what he did to people. Yeah. He was the master of delivering an elbow. Lucas, you think that'd be a good idea? Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Let's see if I can work it out. I just don't know if my memory is good enough for. I imagine it is for the Stars, right? So yeah, it's an idea because it performed well, and it's not only that. It's just that if you do work, you want people to see it, and then if it performed well like that, that means there's an audience for it. And I don't know that there's a lot of guys doing what I do that are my age and that can do these kind of videos the same way maybe I can. So I don't know. We'll see how I do at it. I don't know. Babe, I just put together. I wasn't going to say anything about that and a lick, and I just put together what you're talking about. Marchand with his licking people. Yeah, you're right. Like I said, you could add different combinations of things and still be a Brad Marchand hat trick. I do believe we're going to be back at the for the second period in about a minute or two. No one answered me. How do you think the second period is going to go? How do you people feel the second period is going to go for the Habs? They're going to come out strong, or I don't know. I don't know. I have a feeling that the Devils, they got the momentum. I don't know if they're going to look back with that momentum. We'll see. I don't know who was it Brad? Brad might have in the pregame show put up 4-0 as his guess. I kind of thought, nah, that's not going to happen. I don't know. Maybe it is. I said I wouldn't be shocked if it happened. But it's kind of like trending to that way in the game. We'll see. I think I was right. They're just about to start the second. 2-0 New Jersey. Can the Habs get the next goal and get back in the game? Oh, about to yawn. We have a new star in Montreal, Alex Belzile. Yeah, I mean, really. I don't dislike the guy, but to say he's going to be the new star, no. It'd be interesting to see if he can score a goal tonight, though. It's a feel-good story. All right, so we're about to get a puck drop here for the second. He's smelling salts. Oh, that stuff must be horrible. You can see the look on his face. Wakes you up. Drouin taking the first draw of the period, loses that though. We are underway here in a second. All right. I'm not in the biggest play-by-play mood tonight. Don't know why. Not much happening so far. We're just about a minute, 45 seconds into the second. Shots are 11-8 for them, by the way. They're up 2-0. And it's kind of nothing happening really here in the second yet. That might be a good thing. Oh, somebody just fell. I think it was Hughes fell just as he was crossing. He got the puck and just crossed the blue line. There he's got the puck now. Yeah, it's kind of just boring so far. Offside call at Montreal's line. Okay, number 96. By the way, if you're not sure, 96 out there, that's Timo Meyer. Just in case anybody's not sure. Even though they just showed it, but I mean, I just noticed. That is not, I don't know if you hear that. Now that's my dog, but it's a dog barking outside. It sounds like the dog wars going on outside. Lovely. All right, Ray. There's not much you can do from here. Ray, enough. Ray. Ray's doing the play-by-play now. And she stops, really. That's funny. All right, Ray. No barking. Ooh, that was close there. Shot on Allen. I think he pushed it wide, but I don't know. It looked really close. Closer than it was, probably. Devils just peppering them with shots right now. Allen making all the saves. Habs finally clear it. Ooh, dangerous. I don't know who number 20 is, but he took a shot, went off Allen's pad or sticking out. We'll have a face off there. Just like I don't know if he's any relation to Adam Graves or not. Yeah, Adam Graves' kid. Depends when he had. I mean, maybe he had the kid after he retired. I really don't know if he's a relation. Oh. Ryan says it's Adam Graves' son. I know whose dog that is. Barking up a storm out there. Ooh, there was a good chance there by the Devils. Allen had to make a couple of saves from in close. Anyway, he covers up. Oh, that was Anthony Richard with that shot there. Almost 4 minutes into the second. Not a ton happening. There's some stuff, but it's not like super exciting yet. Hopefully, it'll get more exciting this game. And hopefully, Montreal gets the next goal. That would be nice. I'd like to see them get a goal now. Ryan now says, my mistake, they aren't related. So he's not Adam Graves' kid. No icing there. I thought that was going to be icing, but didn't go far enough. Come on, Montreal. They weren't doing anything. Just throw a puck into the corner. Rings around to the other side. Hoffman sends it back. D underway up to the point. Savard tries to do the same. It gets intercepted somehow. Devils flip it out. Habs can't bring it back in. Andy going to give it a try. Andy over line, dumps it over to somebody. Gave it to Drouin. Drouin back to, who are they playing with? Hoffman. That's Hoffman. And Habs can't do anything. Here come the Devils. Chance for Meyer off of, I think, Andy's skate. Ray, stop barking. I wish that person would tell their dog to do the same. It'd be nice. They never do, though. But they're nice people. Here comes Hughes. Drops it back for, I don't know who it was, shot. Allen makes the save. It was Graves. Allen makes the save. We'll have a face-off. It's a boring second period. First period was fun and exciting. This one, not so much. I don't know why. It's weird, how a 15-minute break can really change like the pace and everything of a game. Six minutes gone now in the second. Ryan Drouin's not going to retire, but he's not going to be here. There's absolutely zero chance Jonathan Drouin resigns with Montreal. There are 31 other teams in the NHL and other teams elsewhere, but he's not retiring. I really doubt that. Anyway, we're going to have a face-off here again. I don't know what stopped play, but Guru, yeah, I think Habs need the next goal. Can they generate some offense? That's the thing. Don't know. Right now, doesn't look like it. Offside call against Montreal. And they're going to go for a commercial. It is a boring second period. I mean, wish it was over already. Montreal definitely needs the next goal, I think, to stay in this game. I think if they go down 3-0, I mean, it's okay if they lose, right? We've established that. But if they go down 3-0, I think that's what they're going to do for sure. I think the last time, I don't know. Does anybody remember the last game where we beat them 5-2? Who was in net? Was it Schmidt? I know he played in one of the two games. I don't know which one it was. If it was the last one, then, well, the Habs can beat them. If they scored 5 goals against him that time. Um, we'll see. Nobody wants to talk. Talk to me. And we should be back in like 30 seconds for from the commercial. Leonardo, how you doing, man? Welcome back in. Good to see you again, buddy. Ryan, you're saying Vanacek was the goalie last time, so then maybe it was the game where they beat us. I don't remember what the score was. I know Schmid played against us this season. I thought it was that he played well and he beat us. So it was probably the first game. You've beaten Carolina 1-0 on the road. Vegas over Carolina 1-0. But is it what early in the game? Must be a lot of hockey still left. And if it's already underway, then you must be playing in Carolina. We're almost at 7 minutes now, gone in the second. Ooh, passed by, I think, Weidman. Hit Tierney in the head on his helmet. He's okay. Is second period over there? Oh, I just noticed that it says you on the road, and I was saying must be in. It just says right there on the road. I just noticed that. Yeah, because my eyes are working well. Gonna have a face-off somewhere around the goalie. I mean the Devils goalie. He got the puck hit him in the head, but off of a deflection off of a stick. Nothing big. Well, it couldn't have been coming in that hard, and it hit him on the helmet. So no biggie. I don't think the Habs are winning too many draws tonight. Leonardo, yeah, the West is not like the East is kind of like that, but I think the big teams are in the East this year. This is a boring second period. I mean, this is a really boring second period. Very disappointing that this is the second that they've given us after a good first. I'm not saying the Habs played well or anything, but if the action was exciting to watch, was fun to watch. This is boring. I don't know how else to describe it. Which arena would I like to watch the Habs play in? Bell Center? mean for me to go to watch? No, I'm not doing that. Leonardo, are you saying do I think the President's Trophy jinx might strike them? I mean, it's a possibility. I don't think so, though. I mean, it's hard to tell going in, but they look unbeatable. Drouin with some legs. Overline stops, passes cross ice, shot off. I think off the goalie's shoulder or something. That was close. A little excitement in a boring second period. Lucas wants to go to Madison Square Garden. Isn't that a weird one? It's like I don't know how many floors up in a building in downtown Manhattan. Seattle Arena, yeah, I hear it's nice. Still, I'm not going to really travel for that. It's not my thing. Under 10 minutes to go. We're over the halfway point in the period and the game. Still 2-0 New Jersey. Habs being outshot 20-12. So there's that. I was just about to say go at, and then they whistled it down, I guess, on an offside. I don't know. Does it look like offside? Commercial break again. This is a boring second period. My God, and it seems like it's taken forever to get to the end of it. I don't know. Anybody agree with me? Hang on, I gotta get some water. Right here. You guys agree with that? Nobody's saying anything when I keep saying that. Or do y'all feel that I'm wrong about it being a boring game? I don't know what to make of you guys. Arizona has the best atmosphere, so peaceful and quiet. Okay, good joke. I was going to tell you, you're a little lunatic. No, I wasn't going to say that, but still, good joke, though, yeah. I mean, there's only, was it 5,000 seats? So there's probably only like 1,000 fans there. You can get some nice sleep, get some good rest going to an Arizona game. Ryan, you're agreeing with me? Pretty boring second period, right? Let's hope it picks up. I know, was it the Rangers game? Same thing. It was like at the end of the, like with 5 minutes to go. And I think the first and the second, it got exciting, but the rest of it was garbage. Baby USA, go Kings, go! Yeah, but we're not playing the Kings. Like I don't get it. Leonardo, possibility that's true because the Coyotes arena is a college arena. That's why it's so small. Oh, they got mascots dancing around. Like really? Who finds that exciting? Like I don't get it. Might be more exciting to watch the Leafs lose. As long as they're losing, it might be. So wait, the Kings, okay, yeah. So you're definitely a Kings fan, yeah. Just wondering, like, what brought you into this stream because we're definitely not playing the Kings. You're a Habs fan? Oh, awesome. Leonardo, I mean, in general, I guess they don't, right? People in Arizona don't care about hockey. It's you'd think after how many years they're there, they'd have more fans, but they shouldn't be in Arizona. It's not proven to be A hockey city. All right, we're at 8:40 to go here in a second. Still 2-0. And it's 21-12. Our shots on goal in favor of the Devils in a very boring second period. It's getting to crunch time, though, for the second period. So let's see if they'll pick it up. Ryan couldn't agree with you more. I would love to see Matthews go to Arizona. Perfect place. Leonardo, I would think it's not. You'd think there'd be more. Like they could have done a better job building a fan base. I don't think they've done a good job down there. Why it's still a franchise, I don't know. Oilers beating the Leafs. Go Oilers, go, man. Go Oilers, go. Like to see McDavid get 5 goals. Habs gonna win. I don't feel that here tonight, but there's still a lot of hockey left. So, I mean, you could be right. I don't feel it from this game. Awesome. Just before their last cup. Nice, baby, USA. Where are you from? Imagine if you're a Kings fan, you're from LA, but that doesn't mean you are. Yes, and you forgot one, and that they have to cancel the parade route that they planned. That's another thing. By the way, he says 3 things in life that are guaranteed: death, taxes, and Leafs getting eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. Some chances here for Montreal. We're going to make it a little interesting here. A little pressure. And the Devils cleared out. I'm going to get an icing call against the Devils. Good to hear, baby USA. I do every game, so come back again anytime. I'm not saying you have to leave now, but just to let you know, I do every game. So hopefully we'll see you again. Leafs fans will have a parade when they get past the first round. So sad. They will not do that, but they will keep their parade plans right up until they can't anymore. I mean, I don't know what to think with the Leafs. I don't think with their trades, I don't think they're any more dangerous than they were. So hasn't proven out yet. Anyway. Hey, baby USA, thanks. I appreciate that. I really do. Thanks for the sub. Like I said, we're here. I'm here every game, every season. So anytime, keep coming back. We're here. We definitely encourage. We need more people around here. Let's just put it that way. Ryan not sold on their team at all or their goaltending. Like I can't see Matt Murray staying healthy long enough to even maybe make it to the playoffs, and then when the playoffs start to take them through it. I don't know. Leonardo, I imagine it's like us here, Toronto, Montreal. I mean, we hate Toronto here. Yeah, they're not winning a cup. I don't think we're talking about will Toronto win the cup. It's will they win the first round at all, ever. So we're not talking about them winning a cup because they're not. Yeah, Ryan. You know what? I'm not going to say that. You don't need Carey Price to win in the playoffs. You need a goalie that's hot and playing well, and that doesn't mean that they can't do that. I just don't trust Murray to stay healthy for that. Or should I say, I trust Murray will not stay healthy for that, and I'm fine with that. I hope they play him every game when he's not healthy. 4:40 to go in the second. Excuse me. Just still the same score. Not much different in shots. It's a very boring second period. And the quicker it can be over, the better. Guru says Matt Murray only played 25 games or so in the last year, I guess calendar year. The rest of the time he's been hurt. I know. I think after the trade to Toronto, DJ Smith, so that's his former coach, was asked about him, and he said asked about some aspect of his game, and he said I don't know because he was hurt all the time. So you know. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. There's got to be a third period that's going to have to be really good for Montreal, or I don't know. Definitely not the game I expected tonight. Arizona's an OT. Who are they playing? I don't know who they're playing. We're under 3 minutes to go in the second. In that shitty second period, as far as excitement, there was none. As far as any goals or anything, none. Shots, not a lot. Oh, that must be something. They got 26, so they must have had about 10 shots. Montreal has not had a lot, 4 or 5 shots this period. It's about it. It's been a boring second period. How did the Leafs tie it up? It was just 3-1. How did they tie it up in like less than 5 minutes? I guess. Arizona's playing Colorado tonight. And I remember that now. What can you do to be a mod? You got to hang out here for a while. Got to hang out here for a little while, like a while. I don't just give that away. All my mods have been here for probably a couple of years. I don't know why the stoppage in play, but there was a stoppage in play that I didn't see what happened. They're going to go for a commercial break. I know we're about 2 minutes left here in the second. Once again, anything you want to talk about at any time, even when the game's on, don't hesitate. Send me a comment. I will read it because I read every comment. Well, pretty much every comment. I don't miss too many. Vegas is going to win the Western Conference. It's up for grabs. Well, for me personally, I don't really have anything against Vegas except when we played them in the playoffs. We beat them, but the dirtiness, and they were just horribly dirty, and they got away with a lot of shit because of the refereeing, and it kind of affects my outlook. Plus, you got Jack Eichel, not my favorite player. Yeah, so I'm not a biggest Vegas fan. Doesn't mean that, I mean, you have every right to obviously like them, and we do enjoy. I like having fans from other fan bases in here too. So, but it's not my favorite team. Leafs up 4-3 now. Stop telling me. I don't want to know. God damn it, I don't want them to win tonight. That game though is probably like us, right? Second period. Lots of hockey. McDavid's not going to let that happen. I think the rumors for, you hear rumors McDavid's going to go to Toronto. He's not going to Toronto. Apparently, all his family's moved out of Toronto. His younger brother, I think, lived there for a while, not living there anymore. He's got like no ties to Toronto anymore. And I think he just wants to beat them. Yeah, Leonardo. No, listen, if it's your team, like I can understand where it doesn't bother you. They're a bit dirty. But yeah, just I don't know. They're kind of dirty and they get away with it. I don't get what you mean by I'm not just banter. Ryan, who will start winning now? We're talking about McDavid. Yeah, I don't know if that Oilers team can win. A minute 45 to go in this boring second period. No scoring. Just a lot of. Oh, boom! There you go. Gurianov from the slot with a quick one-time shot. I don't know who gave him the pass. And we are 2-1. Last minute goal for Montreal, which is rare. And Montreal's back in the game. Look at that. Who was it that gave him the puck? Is that Pitlick? Pitlick with a nice pass. And Gurianov, without no mistake about it, his one-timer was going in the back of the net. Oh, Leonardo. Well, yeah, I mean, Montreal's definitely not going to be in the playoffs. That's for damn sure. And at this point, I don't want them in the playoffs this year anyway. They're not ready for it. I don't want them there. I want to say that's Guriano's second goal as a Hab. And I'm glad to see him get one because I was wondering what's happening with him. He needs to start putting up some offense. And there you go. 2-1 with 1:10 now left in the second. Don't give them that goal back. Habs needed that goal. That now they. Excuse me, I ate this before. No, I didn't actually. This is what. Why am I burping? I haven't eaten since lunch. That's weird. I don't know. I'm old. There you go. What was I saying? They needed that goal. Yes, they did. I don't know what I was going to say. That was a really nice release. Somebody's getting a penalty here. He's got talent, Gurianov. He's got tools. I want to see him start using them better. He definitely got tools. That was a rocket of a one-timer right up in the top corner. He made no mistake about that. Good to see it. Leonardo, some of the young guys, yeah, that are still here. I think there's a lot of players not here anymore from then. But you're talking about Suzuki, Caulfield. It was great for them. Yeah, I agree with that. And not about what the playoffs feel like, what it feels like to win in the playoffs. And they did. They won 3 series. I'd like to see the Leafs fans say that about their team anytime in the last 15 years. So I believe period's over. Hughes just took a shot to the back. Must have hurt a little bit. Yeah, period's over. It is 2-1 after 2. Yeah, Pitlick has played well over the last few games. I agree. All right, so we got about 15 minutes, 12 to 15. I don't know exactly anymore. Should be 15. And until the puck drops for the third. Whatever you guys want to talk about in the chat, please do that while I search for my water. Leonardo, I think it was a case of you guys, I don't want to say looking past us, but taking us lightly that year, and Montreal being built for the playoffs and playing for a goal, like a common goal for all the team, playing for Weber, playing for Price, and yeah, made the difference. But I think you guys kind of looked past us. And I'm glad you did. Habs have to come out with a bit of pep in their step in the third. Yes, they do. They need to keep this. Like they get a little bit of momentum from that late goal, and they need to not let that dissipate over the intermission and come back strong. Fleury mishandling the puck helped a lot. Trying to think. Wait, what we're playing? What Fleury? Fleury who? Oh, you're talking about the playoff. Yes. No, well, it wasn't. Was Fleury and who am I thinking of? Who was the other guy that was in there? I can't think of his name all of a sudden. Lehner. Lehner came in. I mean, he didn't really do any better. Said he was going to be able to stop Caulfield. And so Caulfield said, oh, yeah? Here's a shot right in the same spot that you said you could stop. Stop it. And he didn't. Leonardo, it's true what you said there, but that's not an excuse. It doesn't matter what the last series was. You got to face what you got in the next one. And if you know, they just weren't the better team. That's just all it was. Montreal was the better team. That's how it works. And I know during the season they weren't, but I think Montreal, that team was really built for the playoffs. And they proved it that they were, because when they got there, they were good. Do you miss Toffoli? I mean, I do and I don't, right? I do and I don't. I don't, only because I see how good this team's potential is going forward, and yeah, I'm just my focus is what's ahead, not what was behind. And I would hope the team's focus is that too. All right, so what do you guys want to talk about? Doesn't have to be hockey, by the way. We could talk about whatever you want. I don't mind. We got time to kill. Leonardo, you guys are going to be back in the playoffs this year, and we are not. And you know what? You can say that all you want. It doesn't bother me. I'm not ever going to get upset about it this year because, yeah, it's just how it is. We're also going to get a really good draft pick, and you're not. I mean, you can look at it like that, right? The Caulfield goal I remember most in that series was against Lehner, when Lehner had said that, because I think Fleury gave up a similar goal to what Lehner was going to give up. And he said, oh, I could stop that. I'd stop that for sure. And he didn't. Ryan, I just kind of looked up and saw, like, that's what I just saw, right? Stamkos hurt. I saw that just like, I think they just had it up there, or it was a few minutes ago. I just didn't pay attention. Phil, what is the NNNY? I don't know what that is. So I'm going to say no, I've never. They've got a great intro song. Is that like a channel? I don't want an intro song. Having an intro song like the same thing every day to open up the show, it doesn't work anymore. So no, not interested in that. But I would hear it. I'd like listen to it, but I don't know what NNNY is. Stamkos looks like he just blew out his knee. Wow. It seems like the hockey gods are saying, yeah, the Leafs are going to win a round this year. Oh, the nanny, Fran Drescher. Sure. I mean, there wasn't, back in those days, there was not like you had a ton of choice. So, of course, I've seen it. Her voice can make you not so. Why are you asking that? Who is this? Oh, they're talking. Oh, it's the intermission guys. You think it holds up well, Phil? I don't know. I don't think I would agree with you on that, but hey, listen, it's entertainment. That's subjective, but it was never my favorite show. So I kind of, yeah, I know the Jew thing. Of course, she's Jewish. But yeah, to me, it wouldn't hold up. And the voice, her voice would drive me nuts. Imagine your wife has a voice like that. I don't think I could take it. Also, no, I'm going to take back what I was going to say because I just realized I was going to say something that's not true. I got what you were saying. No worries. It holds up very well. Like I said, I think it's a subjective thing, right? I don't know that I'd agree with you, but doesn't mean I'm wrong. I mean, I'm right, right? It was, if it was a show that I really liked back in the day, maybe. But even those don't hold up for me, really. Except MASH. MASH is the only one I watched it again recently in the last couple of years, and it holds up still. I thought you were. I was. I didn't think you'd go where you went with the with the women are funny thing. Um, yeah. Listen, I'm not saying you're wrong, but like I said, I didn't like her that much to start with, so I don't think I'd want to see her again. No. I don't know how far we are from the third, but we're about halfway through this intermission. I would think maybe all 5 minutes from the puck drop. I don't know. I lost track of time. 5-3 now after two. Leafs over Oilers. So, God damn it, McDavid, you better get to work. This is a betting commercial. Yep. I knew it was a betting commercial. That's why I was looking up. Jackpot City. Go screw yourself. All right. Nobody wants to talk anymore. I don't know what to say here. I'm hoping for a good third. I hope Montreal keeps the momentum of scoring that very late goal in the second. And if they get the next goal, I mean, this is a different game. If they give up the next goal, I don't know that they're going to come back from that. But if they can get the next goal, I mean, it's a totally different game. Next week, let's take a look at what next week's game is. I know there's a Monday Tuesday game, so we're back to back games Monday Tuesday, and then I think it's Thursday Saturday. So 4 games next week. 4, count them, and this is game 66. So that means we only got 16 games left after tonight. Man, we're almost at the end of the season. It's crazy, eh? It went pretty quick, I think. A season that when you look at the results and how they played and all that, you'd think this would be like a long season that you'll never forget how long it was. But I think because of their never say die attitude and they don't give up, and they made some games that probably would have been like no fun to watch into, really interesting games. They had that early season like good streak. Yeah, it's been an interesting season to watch. Let's put it that way. I'm not sure what you're saying there, Phil. And I see you wrote down there non-sexually. What bad does a Montrealer have to patron to meet an old man? I don't know. I'm not able to translate that, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what you mean. Like people. No, I don't know what you mean. I don't know. My brain not working well tonight. I'm a little bit off. I forgot to renew my meds yesterday, so there's just one of my meds I take at night I didn't have last night, and that can screw me up a little bit. But I'll be fine after I take my pills tonight. So I'm noticing I'm a little bit off. So I apologize. What bar do I drink at? I don't drink much, so no. Moe's Tavern. Um, no, I want to get a get together this year. There's a place here in Lachine, right off the bike path. Has a huge terrace right by the water. It's really nice. So I was thinking we'd do that in July. But as far as a bar, I don't really frequent bars very often. Who will I be rooting for in the playoffs? Habs aren't in there. Nobody in particular. I probably, I'll be following as far as to know what's going on, but I doubt I'm going to watch a lot of playoff hockey. I don't usually, unless the Habs are in there. Hey, Harry, welcome back in. Canadians not looking terrible after 2 periods, but not great either. The second period was really lousy, boring. So, but they got themselves back into it. So that's something. Guru, I always do that. Anyone but the Leafs. That's my. What's BDR? I'm not sure. I'm just trying to get. I can't think what that is. Sorry, man. I'm telling you, it's not my night. Started out okay, but I think just about 15 minutes ago I noticed I don't think I'm 100% mentally alert, but it's from that missing pill. Where am I ordering the lunch special from? I Phil, we're on different planets tonight. Brasserie des Rapides. That's what you're talking about, BDR? Why do I know that? Is that what that place is here? Is that I don't know the name of it. So I just know it's there because I pass it all the time. And in the summer, during on the weekends, during the day, they sell hot dogs out in the back there. And when I go down to see my dad, I pass by, and I've had a couple of times I've had hot dogs there. But I have no idea what it's called. Is that the name of it? I always thought Brasserie des Rapides was in Laval, des Rapides. Am I wrong about that? Leonardo, I agree with that. This year's Cup or bust for Boston. It's probably their last really good shot at it. But then you never know, right? They picked, I don't know. They made some good moves at the deadline. I don't know who's staying and going in the offseason, but Arizona lost in OT. Not surprising. Is the LaSalle Diner any good? I don't know that place. Again, Phil, you didn't answer me though. Brasserie des Rapides, that's not the place I'm talking about here, is it? Because you're in Verdun, you might know it. Oh, it's in LaSalle. Okay. Oh, wait a second. I think I know where that is. That's down. There's the rapids off of the water there, off Boulevard LaSalle. Is it Boulevard LaSalle there? Yeah. There's. Is that where it is? I'm trying to think of a place that would be a bar there, around around 90th or 100th or something like that. It's been a little while since I've been down there, but I know it well enough. 7852 Champlain. Ah, third period's about to start, by the way. Wait, I'm trying to place that. Um, oh, on the other side of the canal there, near the shopping center. All right, we're underway for the third. Let's see what the Habs do. Do they still have momentum? Good bounce there and a good stick. Shot, weak shot by Ulinen. I think it hit a stick. And off the glass and out by the Devils. So we'll have a face off in their zone. LaSalle Diner, I've never eaten at, so I don't know where that is. Phil, I used to be a courier for many years and a dispatcher here in Montreal. I used to know the city like that. I still kind of do, but I'm rusty. So, but I used to know the city like the back of my hand. And also, I started out in courier in LaSalle, Maislin. It was a courier company that was their office was in where Maislin Transport is, or was where now the Super C is. I think there. That's where Maislin Transport used to be. Maislin Transport, my relatives. There's not a lot of places on the island, on the South Shore, or in Laval, and somewhat on the North Shore that I don't know or pretty much know or just know really well. Like, I've been everywhere. I've been everywhere, man. And as far as buildings on this island, on the island of Montreal, I've probably been, say if you take 15 years ago, I was probably in 90% of the commercial buildings on the island of Montreal at least once. I was what do they call it? Pony Express. Come on. Don't I look old enough? My horse's name was Chuck. That's actually a horse that we had, was my dad's horse. We lived on a farm in Ormstown for 4 years. We had some horses and other things, but my dad had a quarter horse he bought from Blue Bonnets that had hurt its leg, so couldn't cut the same way and couldn't work anymore. So that my dad ended up buying this horse. Great horse. And his name was Chuck. And we always still bug him about Chuck when we're trying to wake him up. We try to use that name for the horse to say, like, he's loose. You got to get up. Chuck's loose. We've been doing that for 40 or 50 years now. So, yeah, my horse's name is Chuck. That's a story you probably didn't need. Oh, yeah, there's a hockey game. Oh, yeah, we're 2 minutes into the third. It's still 2-1. Come on, boys. You know what? This is looking like it's going to be the same kind of boring period. I really thought we'd get a good third, but there's still time for that. They'll wake up with like 10 minutes left or something. Hard to imagine this game's going to be this low scoring. About a half cow recently. We used to do that when we lived on the farm. Can't remember the last time I did something like that. Come on, guys, let's get something going. You got the momentum you should have had. Anyway, breakaway for Hischier. Poke check by Allen just in time. Pressure here by Devils. Nope, puck comes out. Almost 4 minutes already into this third period. Hey, Ronnie, how you doing, man? Very boring game. First period wasn't bad. First period actually was good. The rest of it's been, yeah, boring's being even maybe polite. No, boring's enough. It's not worse than that anyway. There's been some moments that have been good, but in general, yeah. I don't know that I'd say though that the Devils are in a defensive mode. Would you? And they got 27 shots, 2 goals only out of it, but anyway, I was hoping for a better third. Close it in on the 5-minute mark, and 5 minutes gone in the third, but not yet, almost. Yeah, I don't think it's going to change. So we might as well talk here in the chat. So don't be shy. Talk to me here in the chat. I will not ignore you. I don't usually ignore people in the chat. We got a little stoppage there. 14:49 to go in the third. Still 2-1 for the Devils. And it's been pretty boring. Devils win the draw in their zone. Hey BL, how you doing, man? Nah, it's not a good one. It looks like it might be a good one because it's a close score, but it's been really boring, to be very honest with you. Ever since the first, which was kind of up and down for that, but it's been really boring mostly. But if the Habs get another goal, that could change things, right? Tie it up, make a big difference. Icing call there, I think, against the Devils. Leonardo, yeah, didn't you post that before? 2-0 Vegas? Come on, guys, play some exciting hockey. You can hear my cat trying. She wants in. Sorry, Carrie, you gotta wait a little bit. Come on, somebody do something exciting. This is crazy. Anyway, let's just keep talking here in the chat. And eventually the game will be over. Oh, nice save there by Allen. Gave up a rebound, then covered up. Face-off is going to be there. Of course, they're cutting to a commercial. And we got a minute or two till they come back. Yeah, I just wish this was a fun game to watch. Kind of surprising, and maybe not so much because the last two games were really fun all the way through, close games, right to shootout. And this one just, I guess they were due for a boring game. Your cat looked at That's funny. Yeah, she wanted to get in. She's gone from the door now. It's that cat. If I let her in, then she'll want to go out. They don't like closed doors. They want to go out. So she'll want to go out. Then she'll want to come in. If I leave the door open, my son I don't know if he's streaming or playing games in the front. He'll get really loud and start screaming at whatever. And that's why I keep my door closed. Keep my door closed, my cat's out, and my dog in. And then I have no problems. BL, yeah, they Leafs. I'm disappointed in Edmonton. I saw something McDavid said. I guess he had a little post game presser thing, and it seemed like he was pumped to play the Leafs. I guess not. Hey Thomas, welcome back, buddy. Hey Lou, how you doing? Just coming in, or you been out there and I didn't see you before? Welcome into this boring game. 2-1 Devils. We're about, I think, 5 minutes into this third period. I'm not sure exactly where we are. Now we're something like 12 minutes left in the third. And I was right. 12:45 to go in the third. And I just wish something kind of exciting would happen. I mean, even the pace of the game, it's not. First wasn't bad. The pace was good, and there was some physical play. It was good hockey. This has just been boring. Where do we stand in the draft? I think they can sit at the draft. I don't think you have to stand. They're, by the way, they're sixth from the bottom. Christopher Patterson. I kind of doubt Bedard's in our future, but you never know. I doubt even with Bedard we'd be winning this year, Christopher. So, and I doubt we're going to get him. So, BL says Devils are 24 4-4 on the road this year. Yep, incredible stat. Yep, and I wouldn't have thought it would be this close. I shouldn't say that. I mean, my guess was 4-3, and I think I said I thought it'd be a close game. So I don't know why I just said what I said, but I did. That's the wonder of me. Lou gets you get the reference there, Lou? Odds are we not landing Bedard. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it and go, yeah, we're going to get Bedard, and then we don't, which is more than likely, you're going to be really disappointed. But if you go like, we're not going to get him, we're probably just not going to get him, and then we do, you get to be all excited. So I choose to do that. Almost at the halfway mark of this third period. And I like even there, so they get a shot, goalie makes a save. Not exciting. There's nothing exciting about any of it. Yeah, here comes the goddamn betting. Wayne Gretzky. Listen, Wayne Gretzky, he ran out of money. Had to do that commercial because he needs the money. The shot total, I haven't said that in a while, 30-19, of course, in their favor. Habs need to get some shots, and they need this next goal. They need the next goal, especially as the time's running down now. They're running out of time. That if they give up another goal, I don't. There's no way they're coming back. Who is the GOAT? Well, when I was a kid on the farm, we had a goat, and we called him. What was his name? I can't remember. That's the goat I know. Also, when we were a kid, when you called someone the GOAT, wasn't a good thing. But I know now that it means greatest of all time. And if you're asking in hockey, I believe that's Bobby Orr. That's my opinion. So we're past the halfway mark here in the third, and still no excitement being delivered. There, nice little spinorama backhander by Dawson Mercer. Save Allen. He hung on to that, so we'll have a face-off there. That's the extent of the excitement here. Need to get some dancing girls or something so that when it's boring like this, I get them singing and dancing behind me. Be better. I'm all about good ideas like that. You love goated players? What does that mean exactly? What's a goated player mean? I don't get that way to refer to it. Maybe you misspelt it and there should be another E there and you like goateed players because they have a goatee. Like, I'm not sure what you're saying. So they didn't play this enough, this commercial. They're playing it again. But this time it's the channel playing it and it's not on the broadcast as it was like 2 minutes ago. So that's really cool. Because hey, we needed to see the commercial a second time. Harry, I know what it means. I just said it. I said, I think if you're asking me who's the greatest of all time in hockey, it's Bobby Orr. I said that. But I don't know what a goated player is. That's what I said. Remember the name Thomas Lavoie. Got a feeling he's going to be one of the next great French Canadian defensemen to come along. All right, I'll try to remember that you said that. How old is he? Brad bringing us up on the Briar because everyone loves curling. Canada and Manitoba tied 4-4. I think I'd rather be bored by this game. Who's the GOAT of soccer, football? Soccer? I don't know anything about soccer, so couldn't tell you. Pele. And if you're talking about American football, you're not going to get me to say Tom Brady's the GOAT. I'm not. He's the GOAT of French kissing his son, though. Definitely he's the GOAT of that. He's 16, this Thomas Lavoie. So what, draft year 2 next year or the year after? I don't know when that'll be. I'll try to remember the name, but you remind me when it comes time to his draft. Baby, no, I doubt that's the same. And Beal's not anointing him. He's saying he's got a feeling about him. I don't know that he's anointing him, so I don't think that's fair to say. This game's about as exciting as a curling match. We got 8-10 left in this game. Still 2-1. Still nothing happening. See, Bill, we agree. You play professional soccer for Toronto FC? Really? Yeah, I don't know anything about soccer. I just don't. Well, welcome to the channel, Christopher. I don't really like anything Toronto, but I don't care in soccer because I'm not a soccer guy. All right, where are we in this boring game? I think I just got to see Alex Belzile say the F-bomb to somebody. I read his lips, I think. All right, 7:30 to go. Let's see if they can make it exciting. Listen, this got to be crunch time for them, right? They got to make it a little bit urgent here. if they want to tie it up. So, Brad, I agree with you. I'm the GOAT of that. Now, there's a lot of people who can smoke me under the table. But this got to be a time when that sense of urgency to tie it up has got to hit soon. I mean, I hope it does. Christopher, yeah, no, I know you do. I'll try to look out for your name. I don't watch soccer. BL, you could be nice to the guy. He's in the channel. Say your favorite soccer player is Christopher. Like, be nice. For me, you are. If Christopher, if you're really a soccer player for Toronto, you're my favorite soccer player because I don't know better, and you're here in my room. That's awesome. Oh, guys, get the puck out of here. Get the puck out of here. Devil's doing a good job. Yeah, I mean, maybe if this is what you call playing defensive hockey, that by keeping the puck in the offensive zone, that's what they're doing pretty good. I want to see a little bit more here out of Montreal. Press for a goal here. Ooh, did that come out? Apparently not. So no offside. Oh, that was close. Gooley and who was that? Oh, Kovacevic almost tipped his shot in. Now there's almost a fight. So some excitement. Look at this. Pushing and shoving after the play was whistled down, but nothing comes of it. Some ill feelings between a couple of players there. Kovacevic and someone else. Oh, that didn't come out. Good. Good call. Nice attempt there by Gooley. It was kind of a shot, kind of a pass, hoping for a tip in, and he almost got it. They just went for a commercial break. You had conversations with Jake Allen? I like the dude. I imagine he's probably a really nice guy, to just a down to earth kind of guy to have a conversation with. I have a lot of respect for Jake Allen. These two teams just hate each other. I never felt that New Jersey and Montreal hated each other before, to be honest with you. But it seems like tonight they're not really in love with each other. Lou, no, he plays for Toronto, but yeah, Montreal has a soccer team. What are you talking about? For the longest time, it was the Impact, but now they're the Montreal. I don't know exactly what they're called now. I know it's not the Impact anymore. Renegade Man. The rumors are out there about Pierre-Luc Dubois, and now there's other people. Like now, there's some of the experts I saw talking about it. Your guess is as good as mine. I would say this though. I let's see what they get from the draft, and I think that's their attitude too. See what the draft gets them, and then maybe they'd be after Dubois. I kind of don't think so, but he's going to cost a lot. You got to give up to trade for him, and he's going to cost a lot. You're looking at probably an $8-9 million player. Would be their third. I think that's too much, and I don't think they're looking at him personally. But the rumors are out there. BL, that's it. CF Montreal. That's our hockey team now, our soccer team now. Brad, tonight there's definitely animosity between the two teams. I'm saying I don't know if that's like there's a history of that. I don't remember them being two teams that hate each other. At least I don't really think that way. Renegade man, that's if Florida keeps losing. They can go either way. They're close to a wild card spot. They may end up getting it. Five minutes to go. Potentially 5 minutes to go in the game, but 5 minutes to go in the third. Still waiting for that push. Bad giveaway. Big freaking save by Jake Allen. That was a huge save by Jake Allen on a bad defensive play. I don't know who it was. That was bad, but Jake Allen came up huge. It was either it was Matheson. Bad giveaway, not a bad giveaway. I don't know what happened. He didn't transition well to defending against the guy, and it was Jesper Bratt really came close. Jake Allen with a great pad save there. You think there's going to be a goalie fight? No. I can't see Jake Allen in a fight, personally. I don't think he'd fight. Christopher, soccer players get 17 million a year in Canada. That sounds very suspicious. $17 million a year in European soccer, maybe. Here, no. I don't even think the payrolls are 17 million in soccer here for the whole teams. Three and a half minutes to go in the third. Habs not getting the chances I'd like to see at this point. They're getting that sense of urgency though, starting to happen. They're just not doing anything with it. MLS may pay really well, but I'm telling you, they don't pay 17 million to one player. Sorry. I'd have to you have to prove that to me for me to believe that. I mean, I know I smoke a lot and everything, but I'm not that gullible. This is like a playoff game, yeah, for like the last 3 minute or so. It is, but it took them long enough to get there. It's going to be too little, too late. Minute 50 to go in the third. Probably in the game. Oh! Hits the post. That Tierney? I think Tierney just hit the. No, Drew. Who is that? Drouin. I guess Drouin just hit the post. It was Drouin. What's the transfer market? I'm worth 17 at the supermarket. That's the same thing? No, it's joking. Did they just get an empty net goal? They did. I was looking down here. They just got an empty net goal with Tatar. 3-1 Devils. Game over at a minute and a half left. Oh well. They were still in it right down to the end. That's all I asked for. But it was a boring game. I wanted more excitement. I doubt they scored 2 goals to get back in there. I doubt it. With a minute and a half left. You heard Oleg Petrov will be the next coach of Laval. That is absolutely not true. Jean-Francois Houle doing a great job down there in Laval, and I don't see any reason why they would change him. The only reason would be if he finds another opportunity elsewhere to move up into the NHL. Otherwise, no. Tatar usually scores when the Habs play the Devils. True. I think you're right, and he just put the nail in the coffin of this game. Because there ain't no way put a fork in the Habs. They are done. We just have to wait it out. 1:10 to go. But like I said, right, they went to the last 2 minutes of the game, and they gave us a good game. Overall, as far as that, they weren't out of it, but it was a boring game. Habs have the empty net, but it's not going to help them. 52 seconds left. Waiting for a face-off. This guy's stomach is looking forward to supper. I'm going to make some stir-fried noodles and veggies. And it's going to be real good, and I'm hungry. "30 seconds. They're trying. Can't get a shot through, though. And we're looking at another empty net goal. Right. Oh, he missed the net. Look at that. And no icing either. So came in close enough. Matheson made a nice save there, but it was not going to help. Game's over. Montreal loses 3-1. They lose the tiebreaker of the season series. And everybody who wants to tank, you're all happy. They didn't get any points, and it was a boring game. I'm happy it's over. BL, are you telling me though that there is a player that makes that much money in Canadian soccer? Wow. I wouldn't have believed that either, to be very honest with you. And no, I mean, Christopher gave it away by trying to reach a little too high there with that number. I don't know why you feel you have to come in and give a story like that. It's not, there's no need to be accepted. You'd have been accepted anyway. But now it might be a little difficult. All right, so that's over. Next game is going to be on Monday night. I have no idea against who. Let me take a look. Let's see if I can find who it is. Colorado here on Monday, and teams in Pittsburgh on Tuesday. So back-to-back situation. I hate that. I hate back-to-backs. I do believe, though, There's like 2 more situations like that. I know the last 2 games of the season are back to back on either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Wednesday, Thursday situation. So, but at that point, season's over after that. We're not going to the playoffs. I can, season's over for me at that point. I'm not leaving anywhere, though. As you all know, I'm here all year long. I don't go anywhere. I stay home. I don't go on vacation. Kick him out just like I kicked that Matt guy. What Matt guy? Matt, my co-host? I didn't kick him out. You know what? No, Christopher, I don't think he's still here, and he didn't do anything nasty. I mean, he's just trying to make himself look better. Not kicking him out. That other guy, I don't know if his name was Matt, but I mean, the guy was just an idiot. There's a bit of a difference. But you're talking about Matt. I never kicked him out. All right. I'm going to take off soon. So if you have anything you want to say it to me now or forever hold your peace. Okay. But yeah, say anything now. And I'm leaving in a few minutes because I'm hungry. And I want to make some food. It's a Saturday night, so I'm sure there's lots for everyone to do. It's just trying to think what I'm just gonna watch some shows and stuff. What y'all gonna do after the game? Before you leave, please give a thumbs up if you had a good time. I appreciate that if you'll do that. And that's all I got to ask you for because there's nothing else to ask you for. As soon as this is gone, that's it. Sens and Vancouver on the late game. So that's next coming up next. Have a good night, Guru. Thanks for being here. As always, you know that. Go Sens. I agree with you on that one. Don't want to. No, wait a second. No, go Vancouver because I want Vancouver to have some more separation from the Habs. So go Vancouver. To me, that's more important than hating the Canucks. All right. Guess who else is leaving? All right. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I had a good time, even though it was a boring game. Hopefully the next one will be better. I'm thinking about doing a video. I don't have any ideas right now, to be very honest with you. If something comes up, I will do it. If not, I will see you on Monday for the Colorado game. And till then, just have a good rest of the weekend. And don't do anything I wouldn't do, which probably leaves you open to doing a lot of stuff. So do that. Thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. Till next time, stay safe out there. Peace out and keep your stick on the ice. Go Habs, go. Have a good night. Ciao, everybody.